One tweet from the legend Master Tez said, Adam Silver, please ban the intentional foul down three. It's not good for the game, raising a whole generation of cowards.
Huh?
You guys, for or against there was a lot of discourse about that after the game, that they should ban the intentional foul.
Why? It's part of strategy.
It is a strategy.
It is a strategy that wasn't utilized.
After the Oklahoma Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves Game 4, a lot of people is frustrated of the ending of the game. The Timberwolves was down 3, OKC up. Minnesota have the ball, have a chance to shoot a 3 to put the game in overtime. Oklahoma City decides to foul in 2 different situations under 9 seconds of the game to put Minnesota on the line for 2, not giving them a chance to even try to shoot a 3 to tie the game. And they have a lot of debate going on right now if the NBA should ban the up 3 foul under 2-minute rule. And on one side of the debate, you have a lot of people saying, and it's mostly players or former players, that you shouldn't ban it because it's strategy.
For or against there was a lot of discourse about that after the game, that they should ban the intentional foul.
Why? It's part of strategy.
It is a strategy.
It is a strategy that wasn't utilized before, that teams lost because they didn't utilize this strategy. You give a team an opportunity to make a 3 and they hit that motherfucker and you don't advance.
And it gives a competitive edge against your opponent. Why would you let them shoot a 3 to even try to tie the game when you could just foul, let them shoot 2, and then they'll have to foul us and it'll become a free throw competition towards the end, instead of letting them shoot the jackpot 3 and allowing the game to go to overtime. And we all know anything can happen in overtime. But on the other hand, on the other side of the debate, which in my guess, it would be mostly fans and people that enjoy watching the game and pay to watch the game, pay for all the services, jersey sales, shoes from players, that basically doing all the spending to keep the league and these players having all these millions of dollars. I think a lot of fans of the NBA is wanting the commissioner to ban the rule just because it's not fun watching a team that's up 3 and they keep fouling under 10 seconds of the game and not allowing the other team to shoot a 3 and go overtime. We missed that old school basketball where it's going to be a dagger 3 to tie the game. And then overtime is going to be a battle to see who's going to win. It gives the fans a bang for their buck. But on the other hand, I understand what the players saying. They want to win, and they want to win by all means necessary. Take advantage of every loophole you can. Every rule there is to the game, we're going to take advantage of it, strategy-wise. So I understand both sides of the argument, me being a fan. I don't agree with the rule. I think you should let them play, let the players decide the game, and let it be exciting. It is expensive to watch these games, but I'm not a player. You know, these players, they hungry for a championship. You know, I don't knock the strategy at all, but I get it. But, you know, I think with ratings being down, that's one reason right there a lot of fans turned away from watching the game. And they don't want to pay for a garbage product in their eyes because of all these rule changes that allowing no competitive edge, no competitiveness. I ain't gonna say competitive edge, but there's no fight in the game no more. There's no thrilling ending. There's no my best player against your best player in the winding seconds, you know, do or die with this shot. It's none of that no more with all these rule changes and strategies that's letting players just have a clear path to victory. And, you know, we can control the sports betting, control the spread. Let me know in the comment section, do you think the rules should be banned and why? Or do you think they should allow the strategy to keep moving forward and why? But it's your boy Dizzle. I'm out. Peace.